Reject self-pity. There was a period in my life where I was miserable. I was spiritually miserable. I really couldn't connect with God very much. I was emotionally miserable. I just didn't like my life. I was just miserable. And I couldn't really understand what was going on. And I kept praying about it and saying, why am I so miserable? Why am I so miserable all the time? And I'm usually pretty full of joy. So it was unusual for me to be miserable, but I was miserable. And then one day I was in the shower and God just showed me that I felt so sorry for myself. I felt so sorry for myself. I had all these things happening that weren't my plan and weren't what I wanted, and la 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 la, you know. And I just recognized in that moment self-pity for what it was. And I actually went on and did a little bit of research into self-pity. First of all, in that moment, I just confessed it. I was just like, I see it. I hate it. I don't want it in my life anymore. And then I researched it, and a lot of really well-known scholars, Bible scholars, say that self-pity is like the mother lode of pain. When you touch your toe or you dive deep into self-pity, you just open yourself up for all kinds of pain and misery. So my saying now is reject self-pity. Actually, since that time, I've actually had no trouble rejecting self-pity because it was so painful for me to be that miserable that I never wanted to experience that again. So now if I even start to go towards self-pity, I'm like, no, 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 don't go there. Do anything. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Run it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus. Receive what he wants to give you instead of self-pity. He may not change your circumstances, but you don't have to feel miserable about it all. So reject self-pity.